Hello, dear Cancer, and welcome to your love reading for the month of March of 2026. How are you all doing? Thank you for waiting for this reading, as it is a little bit late. Today is the 12th of March when I'm doing this reading for you, and Jupiter in your sign has turned direct as of yesterday, the day before. Remember, this is a Patreon reading and is released to the public. A special thank you to our patrons that hold this channel up. The reason for the late reading is our application Mary Lou Cup, as we've been advertising that and telling you about it. It is an application on divination, coffee cup reading, numerology, astrology, and dream interpretation, which is available on the Play Store. And for Android phones, will be very soon on the App Store for iOS users as well. And if you receive this message and you've downloaded the app, make sure to do the updates, as we do updates every so often to perfect it and see what issues may come up. And then with the new updates, things are working even more smoother. Thank you so much for your love. Let's see what's going on, dear Cancer, in the month of March. Okay. I'm wondering if the illusion or the deception could be coming from away from other countries. I mean, Mercury retrograde is transiting through your ninth house. The ninth house does speak to foreign countries, foreigners, and it is the house of truth. It is the house of philosophy and understanding, seeing the bigger picture, hopefully, as Mercury retrogrades and turns direct after the 20th of the month, with the spring equinox if you're in the northern hemisphere, then and the new astrological year, of course. We'll see what's happening, and because Mercury retrograde can bring back past situations and relationships, people from the past. Okay, let's see what's going on. Jupiter now direct should be bringing in your blessings. Let's see, dear Cancer, especially if you're a Cancer rising, Jupiter is in your first house of your environment, your identity. You hold the wisdom, obviously, and it's got a lot to do with the most important areas of your life. Jupiter moving direct will help all areas and the most significant areas of your life, as Venus, the goddess of love, is transiting your 10th, may bring some hardships or a possible new cycle, as she's connected with Neptune and Saturn in your 10th house, and she's sort of forcing you to get over any limitations, any boundaries that have been up. Or remember that Venus connecting with Saturn and Neptune in your 10th house, that's the house of your social standing, that's the house of your goals and your aspirations. They are new seeds that are planted there in the 10th house. Okay, so the 10th house is an angular house. Jupiter is in your first house. So big changes in all areas of life. Let's see. What is the Karma Dharma for Cancer? Please, Spirit. We've got the High Priestess, and it is the Pisces season as we're doing this reading. And Pisces is where the North Node is. Pisces is a Jupiter-ruled sign, and Jupiter now direct from Cancer is in positive aspect to your ninth house. So maybe things being cleared up. And the High Priestess speaks to intuition, your higher self, the wisdom that you hold from within, or wisdom coming from without. But a High Priestess many times in love readings could be third parties, the other woman, let's say. But trust your intuition that better times ahead. Lots of truths will be revealed. We'll be rolling the dice, we'll be taking some love messages, and we're using the Twin Flame Oracle deck, the Lenormand and the Mystic Moon Oracles today. This is the Connolly Tarot, I'm very excited for you with Jupiter now until mid-year. Will be moving direct in your sign. Give him a few days to start rolling forward, dear Cancer. Of course, you are pressured by Neptune and Saturn. You're forced to see the truth of where you're heading and get grounded. Saturn in Aries puts on the brakes, but also brings maturity as to the new beginnings. Don't rush. Let's see. Cancer, please, Spirit, and what is possibly going on in their love life. Remember, this is a general reading and may not resonate for all of you. We've got a Knight of Cups. Interesting, you're the 5th sign and we haven't had the Knight of Cups show up at all. Knight of Cups, an offer. It could be from a fire sign, even though the Knight of Cups is more Scorpio energy. Could be Cancer, could be Pisces, but I get fire here with the colors. I get Sagittarian energy here. Sag does rule the 9th house where Mercury is, so we'll see. I see someone coming in very quickly. You could see they're covering ground, possibly coming from a distance. The rider is on a horse, and it's a white horse. White speaks to purity. Let's see. We see a lot of desire, a lot of passion, even though there may have been some doubts. Remember, the Knight of Cups does wear a suit of armor. What is the challenge? 9 of Swords, lots of sleepless nights, anxiety, stress, possibly connecting to perception. Remember, Mercury in Pisces is in a full position. He's not strong there. He can get very confused. So someone is up all night worrying. Okay, so maybe this Knight of Cups wants to bring you this offer. They're very desiring to do that, but there's a lot of nitty picky. This is a Virgo card, I think. So a lot of thoughts, negative thoughts, and worst case scenarios. What's crowning? Another 9 of Wands, where this could be the end of the burdensome cycle that you're in. The door seems to be open. Usually in the 9 of Wands in other decks, it looks like a boundary and a door that's closed. Here the door is open, and I like to see that. Let's see, where are you coming from in the past? 2 of Pentacles, decisions. The juggler, going from one thing to another. Choices, possibly. Things being up in the air. Going over situations again and again. I also get Virgo energy here. That's a Pisces card. I also feel it's a Virgo because Pisces is opposite to Virgo. And in the astrology, we do look at the axis. So whether to follow the North Node or stay in the comfort zone of the South Node in Virgo, North Node in Pisces, right? And for you, that's in your 3rd and 9th house, which is all about education, communication, the little details versus the bigger picture, how you communicate, how you perceive things, your close environment versus your further environment, right? Overseas. Recent past, 9 of Cups. I like that. Another 9, 3 9s. What is the possible outcome? Wow. Wow. I'm going to take another card straight away on the Tower. This is an aha moment. Huge shift. Wow. Okay, wonderful. So happy to see the 6 of Swords on the Tower. And Temperance is saying that balance, harmony is going to happen. Be patient. Something to do with Sagittarian energy again, seeing the bigger picture. There's an alchemy going on. Healing needs to take place. The sun will rise again. It's not doomsday. It's not the worst case scenario, dear Cancer. So keep that in mind. I know it's been hard with Jupiter retrograding through your sign as well. Jupiter can expand on the challenges. But now, remember, Jupiter retrograde has given you second chances to go over things again and again, and find the resolution in your personal life, relationships, home, and also your goals and your aspirations. Let's take some other cards and see what's going on. Let's take the Lenormand. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Obviously, with the Nine of Swords in the challenge position, the communication is not good enough. Now, so many nines speak to the closing up of a cycle, coming to the end of a cycle, surely. Let's see what's going on, Cancer, dear Spirit. We've got, yes, worry, the mice here, something eating away at you. This could be psychological lows as well. The mice can speak to Chiron in Libra, which is some sort of a wound relative to equality, harmonious relationships, right? We've got the House and the King of Cups here. King of Cups is here. The House can speak to someone's family or relative to a stable relationship. King of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We've got the book, Ten of Pentacles. We seem to have similar messages for most signs. We're reading the energies. Remember, it's a general reading, and the book can speak to a closed book, someone that's not open emotionally, about what worries they're going through, what's eating away at them, and what troubles they've got relative to the possibly a family that they've got, worries concerning their emotional maturity, emotional openness. The Ten of Pentacles is also, it could be a marriage, right? Or it's connected to the family. Let's see. And we've got a divine masculine here who's wearing Mars on his chest. Mars is the ruling planet of Scorpio as well as Aries. But Mars now is transiting through your ninth house and through Pisces. Mars will connect with Mercury. Mars right now, as I'm doing the reading, is on the North Node. So whatever will be communicated relative to desire, action, energy, Mars in Pisces is lethargic. It's the divine masculine in hiding, not being open emotionally, fearing being open, fearing being used and abused. There can be frustration and anger. Nevertheless, this could be any sign. I do get a lot of strong fire here as well. Let's take one more on this divine masculine. We've got the moon. So Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is the moon. Now, interestingly enough, there will be a new moon around the spring equinox or just before in Pisces, which is non-eclipse, and it will be in good aspect to your sign. An Eight of Cups is emotionally checking out. This may be something that you don't know that you may be finding out about. What I mean is checking out from a relationship where one could not find their total bliss and happiness because of the Eight of Cups. This could be what you don't know, secrets that this divine masculine is holding. Emotionally, where they are, they're unhappy. If this is someone that you're hoping to manifest, and if this person has been deceived, or even you not trusting that they're totally truthful because you feel that they've been secretive with you, then there could be worries, right? But I do feel with the Tower here, what you will find out will take you to calmer waters, will bring calm and solace for you. What's at the bottom? We've got loyalty here. So if you've been, and it's the Ten of Cups, there's loyalty, there's play, we see someone, a divine masculine, where they're very sexually orientated, very passionate, someone that's quite fit, or someone that's a go-getter, possibly. But right now it's like with Mars in Pisces, I can't do much at this time, right? And remember that Mars in Pisces is not strong. Mars is going to enter Aries, where it rules on the 10th of April. So maybe give it a little bit of time. Once the new moon happens and it starts to build and wax, what new beginnings will play out for you that will be in good aspect to your environment, to your personal life. The dog can also speak to not only loyalty but friendship as well. That's a very significant foundation or ingredient for a long-standing relationship, right? Where there will be play, a little bit of lightheartedness, and finding out that someone is loyal, and possibly also wanting just to lighten up the atmosphere and not have you worried, because I do get that this divine masculine has got a lot of worries that they're dealing with. The dog is sitting on the ship, 10 of Swords. It's like transition from the darkest before the dawn, the end of heaviness. Tens speak to endings and new beginnings, obviously. 10 of Swords does speak to betrayal. So someone's feeling betrayed here. We see one energy of betrayal and the other is of loyalty. So I don't know if this is another connection that your person is connecting with, where there's been worry, betrayal, and and secrecy. If you have been dealing with someone, you've got your eye on someone, or you're waiting on someone to come forward with an offer here, the Knight of Cups, right? It looks like your person is coming through as the Knight of Cups, not the King of Cups at this time, because they may have other issues that they're dealing with. The betrayal may be, if not from this person to you, maybe they've gotten betrayed from another relationship. Okay, so obviously that's probably why the Knight of Cups would be wearing a suit of armor. Let's take the Twin Flame Oracle deck and see what's coming through for Cancer. In love, Cancer, please, Spirit. Love Potion, irresistible charm, feeling compelled to follow and letting your heart lead. Wow, okay. So someone is very charming, obviously, and therefore pulling in someone, compelling someone to follow. Someone cannot resist. There's no resistance here because of the Love Potion. And the Devil does come through for me with this card. Someone that's irresistibly charming. I would say that above all, listen to your higher self and also listen to your heart, follow your heart. You can never be wrong. We've got aligned, walking your path, living your life purpose, going the right direction. This is an alignment of thyself I'm getting here. Walking your path, living your life purpose, going the right direction. But after you let your heart lead you, okay? I'm not going to tell you who you're going to align with and what to do. It's up to you. The decisions are yours. And walking away, being done, relationship ending and learning lessons. Oh my. Now, is this you from the person from this Knight of Cups? Or is this your person walking away, being done and walking their path and their path crossing yours? We'll see, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at your person's psyche and their emotions, their secretive emotions. We'll take another layer here, and then we'll take the love cards. Let's look at the emotions of your person. What's going on in their psyche? Mirroring. You know, the mirroring has come through a lot. It's been mentioned for, it was Gemini that I did. They had the twin flame, and beneath the twin flame was the mirroring card. And I mentioned mirroring energies. To me, what that means is that it's very similar to what's going on with you and what's going on with your person. You're mirroring each other. So maybe going through the same or similar things at the same time, roughly. Healing. And balancing the scales. So your person needs to heal, which could also be because, let's say if this is your person, but this could also be someone that you're connecting with, someone you've got from your past, because you've got the Two of Pentacles, and you know, this is someone hedging their bets, two-timing, possibly. That's also a potential here. And that you were dealing with someone very secretive, someone that betrayed you, and they may have stepped out of your connection, do you know what I mean, and done the dirty on you. And now you're mirroring them. You've met someone else and you're following in your in the same direction because you're walking your path. Karma, dharma, whatever it is, this is the main message. The balancing the scales could speak to someone needing to heal and wanting an equal reciprocal relationship. There could be legalities here as well, possible separation or divorce, and justice. Okay, what is this mirroring card about? The pride and ego. The pride and ego, the peacock, the male peacock, can speak to vanity, but it can also speak to a spiritual connection and abundance, and luck as well. So similar here, we've got the swan, and then we've got the peacock. There's beauty in both these birds, obviously. I'm getting with the eyes, you know, the feathers of the peacock, that there is also spying. Some spying going on. Someone doing their homework. Let's take another layer here and see what's happening here. There's fear of there's fear of deception. We've got a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. There may be an age difference for some of you. We've got a Knight of Cups and a Queen of Cups, but the wheel fate, Jupiter, is bringing fated changes. Remember, the timing is now with the wheel. It's a 10, which turns into an ace as well. Big karmic changes going on. What is the Knight of Cups about, and why do we have the Nine of Swords in the challenge? Yep, it can be relative to marriage, or there's an opening here in 1111. And the 1111, of course, is a very important opportunity or portal that opens. And the challenge is Five of Swords, which is other people, third parties, legalities, truth or lies. Let's see what the Two of Pentacles is at the foundation. We've got the Eight of Wands, missed messages, the inability to move forward. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, not knowing everything, things being up in the air. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that is a foreigner. Someone's been trying to possibly travel to a distance. This will happen. This is missed opportunities to travel, missed messages, miscommunication, being in the dark. What is that Nine of Cups in the recent past? Six of Pentacles, which is a very karma dharma card for me. It's like things being put in perspective, being put in harmony. That's the potential here. And as I said, what you've done, you will receive. if you've been on the good side, if you've done the right thing, you're expecting luck. If you've helped others, the help is coming to you. But if you've done the opposite and you've been only self-centered and making yourself happy, this could be potential divorce or even a harmonious relationship. What is the Nine of Wands crowning? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, which speaks to abundance, support, possible commitment. There is support from others, and this could also be an ending to a marriage because it turns into the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see if this does not happen once we're in the Aries season, because the Hanging Man is about release and surrender and having seen things from a different perspective, closing up major life cycles. And we've got a King of Wands here. King of Wands and a King of Cups. Scorpio comes through a lot. We've also got Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. King of Wands is powerful. He knows what he wants. Oh my goodness. My goodness. We've got a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be a friend. This could be, I don't know who you're dealing with here. I mean, this is Taurus logically. King of Cups would be more Scorpio. But Taurus is opposite Scorpio, so there can be an affiliation with the Scorpio energies. Remember the Mars on the chest here. This could be, if this is the same person, then this is saying that your person is taking action. They want to provide you with something stable and long-term. If not, remember, because the King of Pentacles is a father, he's someone that's stable, is someone that needs time. Possibly also someone, these could be friends, so someone is the King of Wands could be seeking advice from this King of Pentacles, could be a friend, could be a brother, could be a family member, whatever. And possibly some of you may also have two different choices. Or you could be dealing with someone that their financial standing is very significant for them, right? If you are dealing with someone that you figure out has been a player, then you've got another opportunity with someone that's more home goal orientated, family orientated, right? Because we've got the pride and ego here, and there's going to be a Tower moment, some sort of an aha moment that for some of you may find you walking away, being done, a relationship ending and having learnt a lesson. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you. You know better what's going on in your own life. Seven of Cups, confusion, illusion. Let's see what the person you're wanting to manifest here. Let's see what's coming through and what they're thinking, what's in their heart, what's in their psyche, how they emotionally feel. To me, you could be living an addictive, unhealthy, flirtatious, narcissistic relationship. But you're walking your path, and some of you are walking away from a past unbalanced relationship where there was possibly deception. Let's see. If not with you, then no one. And I think I mentioned this exactly in the Gemini reading. Go towards the end of the Gemini reading, and I said, I feel that card is going to come through, and it didn't, and it's come through here. Some of you may be Cancer, Gemini cuspers. The timing is not right. Maybe tomorrow. You left me in the dark, stuck on you. You're my other half, I feel it. And I dreamt of you before I met you. That's the marriage card. That's the open portal, the 1111, Four of Wands for me. Okay, so let's take some dice. Let's take the planets and see what is affecting you, what's coming through. You've got Saturn, and Saturn is the Lord of karma, boundaries, limitations, restrictions, maturity, and karma. And Mars, the two malefic planets. Mars has come through very strongly for you, so Aries and Scorpio, as well as Pisces, because Mars is in Pisces now. Mars comes through again. Aries comes through, and the Sun comes through, so Leo comes through as well. The Sun also can bring happiness, can bring clarity, can bring healing. Let's take which signs will come through for you. Sagittarius, Aries, a lot of fire. We've got Aquarius, we've got Gemini. And let's take some days, weeks, or months, depending on, trust your intuition and you choose, or dates. Number 3 months, the month of March, 3 days, 3 weeks. 11, the open portal, which was yesterday, or April 11th, or November. And number 7 has come through for most signs. So I get that July is a very significant time. That's when Jupiter's changing signs, entering Leo, and the nodes will have shifted as well into the signs Leo and Aquarius. So we'll leave it there. I'm wishing you well wherever you're going, whatever the shift is. You've got choices here, and you will come into balance and harmony. You will have many opportunities, but this involves a walking away from the past. I don't know if it's you or if it's your person. I'll leave it up to you to decide. Thank you so much, dear Cancer. Love and light, and I'm wishing you well. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Okay. We're here to show you now how to scan your coffee cup with the Mary Lou Cup app. Let's go into the app. Need to make sure that there is enough lighting. Let's go to, this is the main page. Let's go into, I just want to show you the calendar. You can see here I've got previous scans. I will press on it and it will give me the reading that was done on March 8th. And I can also share that with my friends. But let's go into the coffee cup here, because you can choose the reading you want and then share it with your friends. Okay, and there's also another little button here that says previous reading that you can go back to, if not through the calendar. So let's go now into the coffee scan. Scan again. I went into the scan your coffee, and I'm pressing the record button. But you need to be able to see that I'm doing that. Let's take it further front. There. You need to have your coffee from in the picture fully, and then press the record and give it a moment. Well, it says okay here. It will need a moment so that it could give you the printout of the coffee cup and what it reads. And here is the reading. Now it's showing the symbols like the prominent heart shape near the bottom center of your cup. I see a beautiful, albeit slightly imperfect heart shape. This is a powerful symbol directly addressing matters of love and affection. Its position suggests that these deep feelings are at the core of your current life phase, either manifesting in a significant relationship or as a profound desire for connection and emotional fulfillment. Flowing wavy lines, the upward pointing arrow spearhead. See, these are all symbols that have been put into the program, into the coffee scan, and it does speak to you about those. So a clustered web-like pattern as well, a clear space well, a faint shadowy figure, and it analyzes these symbols. It speaks of the themes, and then it will go into guidance. Okay, so it does give you a whole lot of information. Okay, so hopefully that's something that will give you a lot of clarity, because waiting on someone to read your coffee cup, you can't do it at an instant when you have your coffee in the morning. So this is a very good little tool to have in your phone. So my darlings, I hope that that's clear enough for you. Make sure that there's enough lighting. Okay, and there are packages with the coffee cup reading on a subscription. If you go into the Mary Lou store, there are we've got the monthly subscription, which gives you 8 coffee readings in the month. If you want any extra, you go to the single coffee scan up there. And we've also got a yearly subscription. We've got an AI chat yearly and AI monthly chat where you receive tokens. You need to have tokens to use the AI. All right, so that was just a quick little video on how to go about it. If you have any issues, there is support. Okay, and you will find all the addresses here in the Mary Lou Limited. We've got the support info at maryloucup.com, or you can always reach out to me and I can sort of guide you as to what maybe the issue is and what you're doing wrong. Okay, my darlings, so thank you so much. Love and light.